See my face I'm making? I just watched a live stream. I'm en route, man. I'm in motion. But I just watched the live stream. And yo.
At the light, use the two lanes
So
to turn left onto Comac.
Fannon got hit with a cease and desist, basically, right? That's what that is. If you know, you know, right? He been putting out content on Crawford and all the allegations, because those are allegations and slander that he's on steroids or supplements and PEDs, right? I was going to say PhD, right? But my whole thing is this, because I was just listening to WCS's live stream. Good live stream, by the way, right? You see how quickly they shut him down. They shot him down quick, fast, right? My thing is this, right? Everybody knows my past, how I was on here. I was going at Earl Spence and Derrick James. When I was heavy into reporting and all of that, right? I was going heavy, like saying how certain things were going on within their team and the camp. Why did they ever do that to me? Right? We know they're the court boys, man. They in court right now. Right? They in court right now. Why they never did that to me?
Continue on Comac Road for 5 miles.
Why they never did that to me? We know these are the court guys. They go to court. Why, when I was putting out all of that literature, content on them, saying that Earl Spence was doing this and Earl Spence was doing that and Derrick James was this and Derrick James was that, they're in court right now, those two. Why they never did me how Crawford's team did Fannon? You know why they didn't do me like that? Because what I was saying not only was true, they were the ones defaming my character. They was having these dudes, and I can't wait to run into some. Well, I know a lot of y'all be hiding. Y'all are rodents. Y'all hide. The lights is on right now, and like roaches. When the lights come on, roaches scatter. But why they never did that to me? Right? Because they did the opposite. They defamed my character. They slandered me. But I'm not a person that's going to take you to court. I'm going to hold court. But my whole thing is this. You see how Fannon putting out these malicious lies and slander, defamation of character. He got hit with a cease and desist, right? So when I was saying that Earl Spence was a fiend, Earl Spence was a drunk, all these things, why they never hit me with it? Why? Because I was not lying. I was not defaming his character. I was reporting the news by Shaw News. But my whole thing is this. When they slandered me, right? But look, God, my God is powerful, man. Look how they all have fallen from grace, and yet still I rise, right? When they did all these things towards me, this is when I was Jackal Fitness. That shit is dead. Jackal Fitness is... Shaw News Boxing is so much bigger than Jackal Fitness. But why didn't they do that to me? Because they was defaming me. Oh, he's mad. He can't come to the gym. Defamation of character. You're a fucking liar. That's why I always say you was a piece of shit. You're a coward, right? He's mad. He's all these things, right? And then what they was doing was, that's why I front on the whole YouTube boxing community now. Because you niggas can't do nothing to me. Fight me, right? Fight me. I talked about a lot of you dudes, right? You niggas can't fight, right? You're not outside. You sit around hiding, right? But that's neither here nor there. But why, when I was going at them, they never did a deceased like they did, like Fannon did? What's the name? Fannon got hit with a cease and desist. Like, yo, you out here lying. You out here lying. They shut him down quick. Cease and desist, right? They shut him down quick. See, I don't come off as a smart person, but I'm far from dumb. You heard? Smash the like button, right? I don't come off as a smart person, but I'm a CEO, a Fortune 500 type of nigga, man. Don't be fooled by the appearance. Some might even say I'm a borderline genius, right? Real talk. And I think so too, because when you think about it, right? And I try to break this down to people that's really smart, not dumb ignorant niggas, but smart people, right? To do certain things in life, right? Operate certain things, do certain things. You have got to be smart. You're not dumb. So I always tell people, like, yo, and I shout out to my grandfather. I got that from my grandfather. He instilled that in me. One of the wisest men I know. Richest, wealthiest dudes, right? Hey, what do I know, right? He always just say that, like, hey, but hey, what do I know, right? What do I know, right? But never downplay who you are because you don't have a degree or you didn't go to school or you didn't do all these. That has nothing to look. Yo, these guys sat online and talked about my views, right? Tell all them niggas that talked about my views, let's go catalog for catalog of what you have really done in boxing. Like, show me some of your accolades in boxing. A fighter you got signed. How many fight camps and you've been a part of. How many of your game plans have been used? Show some of your stuff, right? That's why I was like, show your work, right? But that's neither here nor there. But back to, why didn't they do me like how Fannon got done? Fannon got hit with a cease and desist. Like, yo, shut up. You out here lying. We're gonna have our day in court. I hold court a different way. That's why I always say you do have options. And these guys take people to court. Because look, they're in court right now. So you know that's what they do. Right? Why did they do me like that, man? Because they knew what I was saying not only was true, they were the ones defaming my character, slandering my brand and my business, right? Lying. That's why I always say now, how does the content look now? And I can care less about content, because when you're like me and you're raw and uncut, your content is gonna get shadow banned. They're not gonna push your content. That's why I tell the people that really fuck with me, yo, you don't gotta donate to my channel. Share my content. Share my content, right? Because as you can see, I'm out here donating to myself. That's why I don't waste my time sitting around doing meaningless live streams, right? I'm not gonna sit around and wait for somebody to donate to me, right? When I could donate to myself. Why do I continue to have to keep sitting around for fans that don't really support boxing, right? How many years have you seen me cover fights and give you visions, fuck views, visions of stuff that you guys sit online for hours arguing about, debating about? I can show you contracts, but I'm not going to do that because I'm professional. But I have contracts, terms, agreements, like things like that, right? But what I do is I show you fighters' hands being wrapped and the inspector right there, right? I show you these things that niggas sit online and lie about. Oh, he snuck an April wig in there. He did this to how? The people are right there watching. Or I show you, right? You have guys sit online speaking on gym politics. Don't be in no gyms, right? Don't know no gym etiquette. But speak on, oh, yo, this the guy. No, listen. If you see a guy work the pads with a fighter, that means he's the pad man. That doesn't mean he look. But you listen to these niggas, they want to be a part of shit, but they don't know how to be a part of shit. And what they do, YouTube boxing, they just make up shit off of what they see. No, he's just a pad man. He does the pads. He does the mitts. But you put your own name. Oh, yo, how do you know that? Are you part of the team? What is your role on the team? But this is YouTube box. You sit online and you listen to idiots respectfully. And if you feel like I'm talking to you and you see me out and about, bust a move. Bust a move, man. I get busy, man. Please, by all means, bust a move. Be like, yo, man, I seen your live stream. You was talking about me. And I'm like, yeah, I was. What? I'm like, what? I might get on my doughboy. If I feel like you really menacing and threatening, I might say, yo, we got a problem here? CW, what's going on, good brother? Yo, CW, why they didn't do me like that, man? Yeah, as much shit I talked about Earl Spence and Derrick James, yo, why they never hit me with a cease and desist, man? Right? I said Earl Spence was a fiend. Remember? I called him Daryl, Dwight, Good, and Strawberry. Why they never hit me with one of those joints, man? Right? That's defamation of character, man. Right? They never did that, though. And these guys go to court. They suing each other right now. Counter suing and suing. Why they never did me like that, man? Because you know why? They was defaming me. They was slandering me. But look what God did. Look, not only am I now have the UGK Underground Media Company, I do other things. I'm an agent. I'm a facilitator. Man. I'm a developer, man. I get fighters in the game. Facts, CW. I was telling the truth. It was God. It was God. But we get into that motion right now, man. But yo, great live, WCS. When I do get a chance to sit down, I'm gonna do this one better, cause I like that live, man. It really it just puts shit into perspective. See, when you telling the truth on people, right? They're not gonna hit you with a cease and desist. What they're gonna try to do is discredit you, and that's what they did with me. But what they really did was upset my God, and now look how big I am. Look, this brand right here is big, man. I told y'all niggas this morning. I said, yo, don't look. If you can't refer to me as Shy News Boxing, don't refer to me. Don't refer to me for the work that I've done with Jihad Tucker. Or you see Troy Isley. The list goes on. All these fighters. No. Like, yo, refer to me as Shy News Boxing, man. Cause see, what I found out, and this is what Earl Spence, right? When you always try to put a guy with a fighter, the fighter has an ego. He like, oh, this nigga's riding my wave. He's riding my wave. Then they think, oh, if I shit on him or he don't ride my wave, he's not gonna make moves. No, I make my own wave, my own moves, man. That's why you always hear me reference who? Shy News Boxing, man. Shy News Boxing. Once I feel I give you the magic of the source, you good. Now you gotta swim. Right?
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Sammy's Avenue.
Can't, CW, they can't handle the truth. They can't. They cannot. We out here. Y'all think I'm gonna take a lunch break, man?
Take the second left onto Sammy's Avenue.
I'm gonna take a lunch break. I'm over here on Sammy's Avenue. You hear my GPS going off? Yeah, this was
half a mile. Turn right onto Skidmore Road.
Yeah, this was the second order that I did, right? These people always trying to, like, you know, it's the first of the month, so they probably got their stamps and all this shit. Yeah, they be trying to get shit they know they can't afford, man. This is the second one I had to take an item off. I'm like, yo, bro, you niggas be playing yourself, man. Playing yourself. Then I tell them, like, yo, they said you got insufficient funds. What does that mean? I mean, you can't afford your order, man. Fucking putting shit on that you know you can't afford. That shit is embarrassing, man. Because people look, yeah, they don't understand I'm an Instacart shopper. They be looking like it's me. They be looking like it's me, like, oh, this nigga's playing himself. His card declined. You know what I'm saying? This the second one I had today, man. I had these orders that I've been running through. That's 2, man.
Take the next right onto Skidmore Road.
This motherfucker tried. Yeah, look, I was in an expensive store. I was just at like a Wild by Nature store, and that shit. So that's embarrassing. Everybody in there got money, and all the people with money be shopping in there, man. So they looked at me. The line was real long.
Turn left onto Decay Place.
Yeah, they looked at me like I was crazy, fam. They was like, "Yo, what are you, this guy, man?" They looked at me like, this guy. He said, "That's what niggas don't like. We don't care. We gonna keep on winning." Facts, CW. Yeah, these niggas, y'all been exposing the weirdos, man.
Take the next left onto Decay Place.
Yeah.
Turn left onto Brook Avenue.
Yeah, CW, y'all been exposing the weirdos, man. All the content weirdos, man. And shout out to you, man. You doing a lot behind the scenes. Yeah, them thumbnails is hurting them niggas, man. You see how I throw it in their
Take the
face?
next left onto Brook Avenue,
Yeah.
then turn left onto Morgan Avenue.
Yeah, CW, I be throwing it in their face, right? With the thumbnails, I be like, oh, it's cool when they do it, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, CW, that's what they do, right? Yeah, they like the thumbnails and all that shit, right? For the content, right? Oh, it's cool when they do it, right? It's cool when they do it.
Take the next left onto Morgan Avenue.
Right? Oh yeah, I should have knew they stayed over here. Right?
In 1,000 feet, turn left to stay on Commons Way.
Yeah, man. Look, man, they got their stabs, man. Yeah, they got their stabs. They tried to just go crazy, like, yo, dog, you bugging, dog. All right, let me see which joint I'm going to. All right, let me see. I'm gonna turn right here. Nah, man. All right, this time I can go in the back way. Yeah, why? Yeah, they should have did me like Fannon, man. Right, CW? They should have did me like Fannon. They should have been like, yo, this guy in Jackal Fitness. They didn't do that.
Take the next left to stay on Commons Way. Then your destination will be on the right.
All right, let's see. This over here, right? Where? Let me see what number I'm looking for. Hold on. $22.04. This is 24. I gotta go 22.04. These are the 21s, huh? 2300 is that way. It's down here. It's down here. Right there, 2204. I see it. That's over here. Bang. Let's get to this motion, y'all. How you doing? What is your name? Burton. Hit the like button, man. Y'all gotta, yo, listen, man. I'm gonna start implementing that, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come on the live stream. Right? If you're gonna be watching, hit that like button, man. Likes are free. Word. Likes are free, man. I don't ask y'all for no dollars and nothing. I just say hit the like button, man. I just say hit my like button because it's obvious you're watching. You know, the channel been monetized. Let's hit my like button. That's all I ask. Just hit the like button.
Your destination is on the right.
Yes. There you go. Have a good one. Take it. Yeah.
Next time, over here.
Okay. 2204 down there.
Thank you. I got confused the first time too.
Enjoy.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Yeah. See that? Motion. Oh, he was over there. I went to the wrong side. He ain't lying. The numbers is different over here. And that's how we do it, like Coach Rena said. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Right? So that's why I tell you guys, yo, look, I don't ask you to donate. I'm out here getting to it myself. But hit the like button. Least you could do. Hit the like button. I'm not sitting around giving you meaningless content. It's obvious. Like, look, last Friday at this time, where was I at, right? I was with the Carringtons, right? Right? I got the receipts, right? Then you see me with Pop Carrington. I was with Shoe's dad, right? Right? These are facts. I was with Shoe's dad. Real talk. I was in the mix. That's why I missed out on all this money right here. Because I was out there. And normally I'd be like, fuck it. But I was like, I fuck with Team Carrington. Right? I fucks with Shoo. I watched his growth. I know him from the neighborhood, from the hood. Right? He came up. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go out there. Because to be honest, this ain't it for me. As far as like going to get content and putting it out. I've been mastered that. Like, YouTube boxing consists of a bunch of fans. Like them niggas that sit over there that just get drunk and high all day. They don't appreciate boxing. They're fans. They don't really like the players of the game. I'm a player, man. I'm a player. T, tell him, T, you a player, T. I put my man T on, man. I could fall back. I could talk about T's catalog. T, you a player, man. I had T in the game with me, man. I was like, yo, T, man. I remember I told you, T, I was like, yo, T was working at the spot. I was working here. I was like, yo, T, when the Russells come in, take off, we out. I was like, I got the hookups. Look, see? The Russells' uncle is my man. Right? And look, this is how the game really plays, right? How I got in with the Russells, and that's why I always say they are my family. I call them my cousins. Because their blood uncle, right? The Russells' blood uncle, their father's brother, followed me, unbeknownst to me. And he seen how I always was representing his nephews and everything. Then one day, out the blue, he hit me up, right? Look, and the rest is history. He hit me up. He said, yo, man, my nephews love you, man. They want to meet you. I was like, who's your nephews, right? Dude followed me. We always talk boxing. We be chopping it up. I'm like, yo, who's your nephews, man? I'm thinking it's local. He like, yo, the Russells, right? He's showing, like, he's in the gym with them, training all. I'm like, oh, shit. Rest is history. Yo, T, you got history, bro. Gary came back looking good, man. You took that man's glove off, man. These old bum-ass content jealous fans ain't got none of that, man. They ain't got none of that, T. Right? They ain't got none of that. If I was riding right now, I'm not in Maryland, but if I was in Capitol Heights, Maryland right now, and I rolled by and I seen the Russells, I guarantee you we'd get it in. We'd get it in. And rest in peace to big Uncle Gary, man. I know he's smiling down. His sons is world champions. Still killing the game, man. Still killing the game, man. But yeah, that's why I look. You niggas burnt the bridge with me. Right? You jealous fan ass niggas that was online hating on me. You think I'm gonna plug y'all in with any of the fighters I fuck with? If they ask me about some of you niggas on YouTube, I'm like, man, that nigga's a piece of shit, man. You don't need that nigga around you. And that's not even gatekeeping. I go off for your character. I go, XCW. CW had to work. But I had CW, he was gonna be plugged up with Jihad and them in Vegas. I was gonna be like, yo, go to the gym. Go to the gym. He was gonna meet the whole team. He was gonna meet the whole team. I was like, yo, go to the gym. They over here. When what's the name of them was there? I was like, yo, they over here right now, CW. You just go over there. If I'm there, you come out, you know how it goes. But they over there right now. That's how the game is really played when you official. But when you a piece of shit, you do niggas like that. Cause look, I know that style of the game, right? Niggas tried to do me like that. They tried to lie on me, man. That's why I said what I said. Like, yo, why they didn't do me like how they did Fannon, right? Once I started telling my story, why they didn't do me like that, man? When I called them Dwight Good and Strawberry, why they didn't do me like that? Lawrence Taylor, he's a rock star playing the bass. Why they didn't do me like that, man? Because they knew they tried to do me the wrong way and lie on me. And lie on me. He said Gary did look good. Yo, man, Gary beat the shit out that nigga, man. At a higher weight, too. You know that, right? I was at 135, man. Gary could fight, man. He a little strong little dude, man. He a little. Remember, he came up from 126, man. He jumped right over 130. He ain't even go to 130. He went to 135, man. Hopefully he get the Lamont Roach fight or something, man. Nah, I mean, if Lamont Roach and Tank don't fight, they can listen. If they have that fight in the DMV area, they do numbers, bro. Because one thing I know about the DMV people, they support. They're gonna come out. They not, listen, it's crab in the barrels everywhere, but they support. They have, like, I've been to all different regions. Certain regions, the black people support one another. That region is one of those. Other regions, niggas is just straight crabs. You might have to kill somebody, man. He said the speed and the power was still there. Yeah, man. Yeah, he got that speed. Speed is power. Niggas don't know that shit, man. Those be the punches that knock you out. The shit you don't see, man. You don't even see it. When you get hit and you don't see it, you always be, yo, that nigga jumped me. Yeah, right? See? Niggas get hit so many times they got jumped, right? Yeah, he hot me. Nah, you for one nigga. That nigga shit was quick. You just wasn't seeing them shits coming, man. Man. Yeah, my man tried to order that big ass roast. Yeah, why they take me offline? All right, here we go. Here goes one. Let me see. Do I want this? Where's this going though? Nah, I don't want to come back over here. Look, that's backwards, right? Look, they want me to go all the way to Bay Shore and then come back. Nah, I'm good. I don't see. I've been doing this so long. I done mastered this shit. See, I do orders like this. Hold on, where's this going? Let me see. Now, see, I would have did this one. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this one. Because, see, this is going where I'm at, and it's going to Iceland. That's how you kill the game, right? That's how you kill the game, right? Why would I do... And look, it's easy. They want mad bananas. The only thing is this store... I know this store. The store sucks. The fucking
Head south on Martinstein Avenue toward Joan Road, then turn left onto Joan Road.
Yo, the store over here, right? The service is sketchy.
Take the next left onto Bay Shore Road.
Yo, T, they ain't do me like that. You know what they did do? They tried to send kites like, yo, man, let's chill. Yo, chill.
Bay Shore Road for 1 mile.
Yeah, they try to send kites and tell me to chill. Don't tell my truths, right? Yeah, just let niggas lie on me, right? yeah, let niggas lie on me. That's like them other niggas, right? You see how, when I let a nigga lie on me enough, right? And now how I do them, I let a nigga just lie, get real comfortable lying, and then I just start coming out my bag. Because one thing about when niggas lie, and you start coming out your bag, and all they been doing is lying, now they exposed, man. They got to show and prove, man. That's what I did. Look, I got out the way for a minute, right? I wasn't popping out like that. I was just chilling, right? Yeah, I just popped out to 2 of the last biggest events and killed it. And killed it, right? It was like we never left. I killed it. Why these niggas still ain't popping out yet? Niggas been online all 5 years just organizing online shit. Nigga, when you coming outside, man? When you gonna show you a real street nigga?
In a
Real
quarter
street,
mile, turn left
yo,
onto Weeks Road.
real street niggas got connections, man. Who you think is in the boxing game? Street niggas, man. Organized niggas. You organize online shit, man. But you a street nigga. You a nigga that you a street nigga. You niggas is street bums. you niggas is street bums that look up to scammers and frauds, nigga.
Head southwest on Weeks Road toward Deer Lake Drive.
You niggas,
Continue on Weeks Road
you niggas,
half a mile.
you niggas is street bums, man. Y'all niggas look up to con artists and online scammers, man. You street bums. He said both you guys be telling the truth, man. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, look, that's why they don't be trying to push my content, man. If I was a character of Felonious Caper, you know how big I'll be on the internet, man. You know how big I'll be on the internet, man. If I sold my soul and was a character, you know how big I'll be. But then I wouldn't be me. Look, I wouldn't be able to do the things I do, man. I wouldn't be able to see my peoples, right? Yeah, right. Look, if that's how I was, last week when I seen my man, Big Bruce Carrington, Shushu's dad, and Coach K Karambe, Coach K, right? I call him K Karambe, K Karama, right? I wouldn't have been received like that, man.
1,000 feet, turn left.
I wouldn't have been received like that. You know what else, RCW? Look, the universe wouldn't receive me. Y'all out there, every time I go to an event, it's like I always walk in with the team, right? I walked in with that, man. You know how many times that has happened to me? I did that with George Cambosis.
Turn left, then turn left.
Tiger Johnson, Abdullah Mason. The list just goes on and on and on, man. I be blessed like that, man. You know why? Because I'm one of God's chosen, man. I remember when I walked in with Abdullah Mason and Akim Barak in Jersey. I dropped my daughters off with Champ 5. And I was like, damn, I'm going to be late now, right? Look. I was like, I'm going to be late. Because I had to wait for Champ 5 to get, because I couldn't bring my daughters. Right? They couldn't come because I was credentialed, so they couldn't have to sit in the family section in the public. So I had to wait for Champ 5, right?
Destination is on the left.
So I waited for Champ 5, and unbeknownst to me, he got there. And then when I went to go in, who I walk in with? I walked in with Abdullah and his brothers and Akim Barak. I got a security escort in the spot. Niggas was looking like, right. I got CW, that's funny, right? Because CW always be telling me, you be moving with no security. I had security that day, CW. I was the security escort us in, man. Messing with Abdullah and Akim Barak, man. That's y'all seen that content, right? Look, I said, Abdullah was the superstar. Now look at him. He's on the verge of fighting for a world title, and he's a superstar. Let me run in here and get this one. This is another easy one, man. Do I got a quarter? Nah. Hold on, let me make sure this shit ain't crazy, because you need quarters over here, man. I started right out here. Cause look, there's no reception in this store, man. I got it. how to do my order. Watch. Watch how quick I do. You doing Instacart too? Yeah. Oh man, we're doing Insta too. Yeah, where the organic joints? Two, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give it to y'all like that. Look, multitask over here.
$7 more.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so how long for that? Hold on for a second.
Right.
666. Ooh.
Ahorita mañana.
Thank you so
Have a
much.
great day, man.
You too. In and out like a robbery. Tell y'all the motto, man. Look. In and out. Like a, in and out like a robbery. Tell y'all, man. That's why y'all be wanting me to sit around. Get down with the sit around game. What? What? The sit around gang ain't the motion. Especially when they, like I said, they don't really even support real boxing content, man. They like to support, like what I noticed with the internet and those internet gatherings. Yo, guys are so comfortable, right? Guys, that community, they all, when you look at the ones that's sitting around, right? All the guys that's comfortable with clicking the link and sitting online, yo, they're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing. They're just, yo, it's like the niggas, I used to tell CW this shit. It's like, do the right thing. They like the niggas the old niggas that was sitting on the corner. They just sitting around all day talking about people that's doing things. Right? Gossiping. Yo, man, I'm revving up. Just gossiping. If you wake up and all you do is gossip, right? You come on the internet to gossip, you in your own way now. Yeah, them niggas say, yo, man, Shannon Sharp just paid $2 million or $22 million. He got fired from ESPN. Yo, he do mad view like nigga Shannon. Shannon's somewhere depressed. Listen, all of this shit that you niggas be thinking on this internet shit, that shit is smoke and mirrors, nigga. That shit is smoke and mirrors, right? Let me tell you something, man. If Shannon Sharp, right, was bigger than the networks, pay attention, man. Why the fuck would he still work for the networks, man? Right? Oh, it's another check. No. Whatever you doing is bigger than the networks, right? Because that's what you niggas you niggas that come online and argue and debate all of this, right? Yesterday that Shannon Sharp and all these dudes that be on YouTube and doing all these views, they're bigger than their jobs, right? If that's the case, why ain't they quit their job, right? He got fired. He got fired from ESPN. If he was bigger than ESPN and doing whatever, he would have quit, right? It's just like all these dudes that y'all be thinking that's on the internet. Let one of these major networks be like, yo, listen, man, we'll come put you on for X, Y, Z. You think, these niggas is gonna shut they channels down and go get down with the networks, nigga. They gonna go get down with the networks, nigga. Right?
Continue on Weeks Road for half a mile.
Bruce, what's going on, OG? Yo, keep killing them, right, Bruce? You like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Master Yoda out here, man. Real content gets overlooked. You did an interview. Hopefully you seen my comment, man. I watched it yesterday. I had time. I watched your whole interview. Great interview with Leon. I left you a comment, a like, all of that. Right? Me personally, I was disappointed. Because this is what I go up. I'm like, man, look. This video should have 1,000 and something views. But yet it doesn't. Why doesn't this video have over 1,000 something views, right? That's what I said. I said to myself, I said, you know why it doesn't? Because the people that sit online and talk boxing don't really support boxing. This video should have had 1,000 something views, especially off the strength of who you was interviewing. All the history and the handling and advising that guy has done for numerous fighters.
Turn right onto Bayshore Road.
But it didn't. And that's YouTube, man. But niggas will sit around and get drunk and high and talk about things that, you know, they're not doing, will never do, right? But hopefully you're having a good Friday, Bruce. I'm having a great Friday, man. I just cut into my lunch break,
At
man.
the light, turn right onto Bayshore
Right.
Road.
I jumped on this order. This order was easy. I did this order while on the live stream. That's how easy it was.
Bayshore Road.
That's how easy this order was, man. It was literally 13 bananas and some bagel seasonings. I seen it. See? They tried to finesse me. They tried to make me go get a bottle of liquor where I'm delivering this to and then come back over here. I was like, that's stupid. I work smarter, not harder. Why would I grab something back there to come back here when I'm trying to make my way back there? So you see, I grabbed this here and I'm taking it back over that way, man. But I'm about to take the Shaw News break, my Shaw News union break. Go get me something to eat, man. I haven't ate, man. See, when I get out here and get to picking these orders, I get locked in. But look, I did pick up a Bev, right? Now this is a new Lipton tea, right? I'm gonna try it, right? Lipton, everybody's doing the fusion joints. Let's see. I like it. I like it. Pineapple, lemonade, tea, it's good. I like it. That was all right there. Hold on, let me show them what's the name. This in case I clip this. Lipton tea. Pineapple, lemonade, mango, iced tea. Oh yeah, that's nice. Real smooth. Real smooth right there. Oh, this guy didn't want to let me over. Look. These motherfuckers is foul, man. He could have let me over, man. Now look, I had a bag of chips. Look, I'm doing good, right? I've been leaning away from eating all this nasty stuff. But look, I did not even open this bag of chips, man. I didn't do it, y'all. I did not do it. All right? But y'all getting a glimpse of the motion right now, man. That's why I don't be sitting online like that, man. I be like, when I be looking at these niggas, they be sitting online, and I know they ain't got nothing going on. I be like, yeah, you niggas is crash dummies. You let a system that ain't helping you, a system that ain't helping you get to nothing, right? You're sitting around doing group texts and group chats. And a lot of you niggas be claiming to be business. Like, what business do you run? Like, what business do you run, right? Well, like, you can't be no landscaper, right? Because, yo, the landscapers got to get busy. Landscapers got shit to do, man. You niggas be like, I don't get you, a lot of you niggas, man. It's like, what do you actually do, man? I'm gonna sit this up here. This fucking asshole, he done stopped short, almost knocked over my whole order. Dumb motherfucker, man. So now I'm gonna sit it up here. Almost knocked over my whole order. Stopping short. But it's like, yo, what business do you run or do you do? All these niggas, like, yo, I do all the frauds is they do online business.
Quarter mile. Use any lane to turn slightly left onto
Yo, I just sit there, I do online.
South
I'm in the crypto and you ain't doing shit, man. It shows in your comfortability, man. The shit that you comfortable around sitting around online. He said they want drama now, but Bruce, they want characters. I told you what they told me. They told me I needed to be a character. They want characters. All these fake niggas that be acting like they got a following on the internet, the boxing dudes. What are they? They're characters. They're fictional boxing characters. They have names and yo, look, now I'm not pointing none of these niggas out, but I'm just showing you. Like my man, I like him. He's an entertaining dude.
At the light, use any lane to turn slightly left onto Howells Road, Sunrise Highway South Service Road.
His name is what the fuck is his
Keep
name?
left to continue on Sunrise Highway South Service Road.
What is the yeah, he's over there with Ness. Two-Tone the adult or Two-Tone the superstar. Look, that's his name. He's a character, right? You have the other dude, another character, Coach Malachi. No disrespect. His name is Coach Malachi,
Sunrise Highway
right?
South Service Road,
He does more
2 miles.
live streaming than you see him doing any coaching. What coaching does he do, Bruce? And whoever else is there. But his name is Coach Malachi. Successful, what's the name? Right? YouTuber, right? Blue Blood Sports TV. Now, Blue Blood was an executive. He was all these things, but yet, you know, BLK Prime, is he still a silent partner with them or what, man? All right, come on. Showbiz the adult, but he was an actor. Showbiz doing this thing. Shout out to him. Who else? What's some of the other big character guys? Oh, what's the name? Look, but he's going through it right now too. Punch Drunk, Mr. Moonshine, right? He ain't getting credentials no more like that, man. These niggas was all characters, man. Characters. YouTube boxing characters, man. They told me I I said, all right, I gave him a character. My character was raw and uncut, man. I get in the motherfucker's ass, no Diddy, right? I front on niggas. That's my character. I was on my shit like, yo, I'ma say something and I want somebody to check me. But you know, all these other niggas, these niggas they took the deal. I still can give me a lunch special, man. It ain't even 3 o'clock yet. I think I might give me a lunch special somewhere. Yo, last Friday I missed out on all this good money,
Half
man.
a mile. Keep right to stay on Sunrise Highway South Service Road.
I missed out on all. Yo, I went to the I covered the boxing event. I might have did like 4 orders last Friday, man.
Keep right to stay on Sunrise Highway South Service Road.
Yeah, this is where I got my cat from. I'm over here.
Mile, turn right onto Saxon Avenue.
I'm over here by the Islip Animal Shelter. It's right down here. That's where we got Sheba. Sheba was free, man. She was free. I was gonna get a dog from there, but we got the dog from I got Daffy from Lindenhurst. Daffy's a thoroughbred now. Now, and you know, Brownie Brown the Beast.
Continue on Saxon Avenue for 3/4 of a mile.
Brownie's from Newark, Jersey. I paid some bread for Brownie. I paid bread for Daffy too, man. Daffy was, I think, like $3.50 or something, $4.50, I forgot. Yeah, then they made us get Daffy neutered, right? So we went and breed her, like I was rescuing her to breed her, right? Why would I breed her, man? You know what I'm saying? I'ma breed Brownie. I don't know. Brownie's coming along, man. Yeah, live streams like this get these niggas mad. You know why? Because these niggas don't do nothing, man. These niggas don't do nothing, man. Yo, when you do shit, I'm turning on East Main Street. Damn, it's a lot of traffic up here. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, look, I'm over here by my old residence. This is my old residence, right? I used to live up here in Iceland. This is where my bachelor pad was, man. When I moved to the South Shore in 2009. 2009 I lived over here, man. This was my bachelor pad. Right here. I'm gonna show y'all. Right here in the cut, look.
Continue on Union Boulevard for half a mile.
Look. This is called the Forest Green. This is a nice community right here, look. I live right here, y'all. It's a nice community. In 2009. See that? The high school's right across the street. This was my apartment right here, right by the sign. 2453, right there. 2453, that was my apartment right there.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Grand Avenue.
How many of these niggas that sit online, right? Pay attention to this, right? Yo, niggas never had nothing. Yo, you be surprised. It's niggas.
Turn right
it's
Grand
old
Avenue.
Niggas, right? Real talk. There's old niggas. They never had their own nothing. They had to shack up with a Section 8 bitch, right? Yo, man. Yo, it shows. It shows in bum niggas, man. When you a bum ass nigga, as a young nigga, you just turn into an old bum nigga, an old bum man, right? You don't know how to go get it, man. Now look, see how this? Yeah, look.
Turn left onto East Main Street.
Yeah, they really.
Then turn right onto Union Avenue.
Yeah, they really tried to run game on me, man. Right? They wanted me to come. The liquor store is right over here where I was gonna go. They wanted me to come get the liquor from over here and then go back over there. That was stupid, right? And then look, they gave me. I caught this order right here. But had I did that, I'd have played myself. I would have took an order, came over here to make the order to go back there. Now you don't Instacart hustle like that, man. That's backwards, man.
At the light, turn right onto Union Avenue. Then your destination will be on the left.
Oh, it's this house right here. All right, let me get this guy's order together. Do. Which house is it, man? These houses is. I know I didn't pass it. 49. It's right here.
Your destination is on the left.
All right, let me get out the way though. They got dogs and shit. 45. 49 right here. How's the content, y'all? Hey, look, we done bust down 2 orders together, y'all. 2 orders, man. 2 orders together. Now look, an order came up at the beer distributor. I ain't doing it though. I'm about to chill. Order came up right there at the beer distributor. I don't want us going to Amityville. Now, had I not been killing them, how I was killing them, I would have jumped on that. But right now, like I said, I'm in the driver's seat, man. Look, it's 2:30. I've been killing them all morning. All morning. Right? Because what? It's Friday. You know the liquor be popping to all night. Now I could just pick and choose what I want to do. You know, you do have what? Options. Hopefully y'all enjoy the sauce. Look, I gave y'all a good hour. Look, in an hour, y'all just watched me do 2 orders. 2 orders in an hour, man. Literally. Maybe I'll give y'all a live stream. I don't know. A sit-down live stream. All right? Do some reaction. Maybe I'll, yo, CW, if you still in here, man, send me a request for something, man. You know, you are a true channel supporter. You send me a request on something, I'll do it real quick. I'm about to take my long Union Shy News break, man. I'm gonna go to the crib and get me something to eat, right? I'm gonna go get me a lunch special somewhere real quick, man. It's 2:17. Lunch specials go around here to 3 o'clock, man. Right? Look at this. This is a monster order going 2 places now. See, I don't want that. I'm good. I'm good. They might did 8 orders already, see? I got 8 batches knocked out already, man. Look, not bad, right? 8 batches, see? I can pick and choose now. Look, 18, 15, 19, 20. Right? Look, see, you know, you just come out here and play around a little bit. Little bit, man, right? You know, just a little bit. But this is the sauce, man. Sauce experience, man. Media, marketing, management, consultant, agent, man. Shy News Boxing, man. You know, look, I can't lie no more, man. They damn sure can't hide no more. We outside. Got it.